Okay, okay.
I want to tell them.
Shake that boom, 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 whoa. Alright, so boom, you know how it goes. Shut down, rain, mash up the stage show. I get hot, then I drop it low. Pump the volume, pump the treble, pump the bass. In the venue, in the function, in the rain. I get wasted, so I can't function off my face. I'm off my face.
Whoa, shake that boom, 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 whoa. Why not boom, 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 whoa. Shake that boom, 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 go shut down. Shake it boom, 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 whoa. Shake that boom, 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 whoa. Why not boom, 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 boom. Go boom, 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 boom. Crank it.
Shake that boom, 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 crank it, whoa. Alright, so boom, you know how it goes. Shake that boom, 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 crank it, whoa. Alright, so boom, you know how it goes. Shake that boom, 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 crank it, whoa. Alright, so boom, you know how it goes. Shut down, rain, mash up, stage show. I get hot, then I drop it. Crank it, crank it, crank it, crank it, crank it, crank it, crank it. Shake that boom, 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 whoa. Alright, so boom, you know how it goes. Shake that boom, 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 whoa. Alright, so boom, you know how it goes. Shake that boom, 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 whoa. Alright, so boom, you know how it goes. Shut down, rain, mash up the stage show. I get hot, then I drop it. You know how lonely I free you for. From long time like VCR. Lay me down, make me say, mouth to mouth like CPR. You never knew that I free you then. From way back, like way back when. What's the time? Go way past 10. Crank it up, go way past 10. Pump the volume, pump the treble, pump the bass. In the venue, in the function, in the rain. I get wasted, so I can't function off my face. I'm off my face. Nice. Shake that boom, 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 whoa. Alright, so boom, you know how it goes. Shake that boom, 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 whoa. Alright, so boom, you know how it goes. Shake that boom, 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 whoa. Alright, so boom, you know how it goes. Shut down, rain, mash up the stage show. I get hot, then I drop it low.
Shake that boom, 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 whoa. Why not boom, 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 whoa. Shake that boom, 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 go shut down. Shake it boom, 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 whoa. Shake that boom, 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 whoa. Why not boom, 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 boom. Go boom, 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 boom. Crank it.
Shake that boom, 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 crank it, whoa. Alright, so boom, you know how it goes. Shake that boom, 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 crank it, whoa. Alright, so boom, you know how it goes. Shake that boom, 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 crank it, whoa. Alright, so boom, you know how it goes. Shut down, rain, mash up, stage show. I get hot, then I drop it.
Shake that boom, 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 whoa. Why not boom, 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 whoa. Shake that boom, 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 go shut down. Shake it boom, 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 whoa. Shake that boom, 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 whoa. Why not boom, 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 boom. Go boom, 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 boom. Crank it.
Crank it, crank it, crank it, crank it, crank it, crank it, crank it. Pump the volume, pump the treble, pump the bass. In the venue, in the function, in the rain. I get wasted, so I can't function off my face. I'm off my face. Nice. Crank it, crank it, crank it, crank it. Love it when you hear me go. Crank it. Love it when you hear me go. Crank it. Love it when you hear me go. Crank it. Love it when you hear me go.
Crank it. Whoa. Boom, 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 whoa. Shake that boom, 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 whoa. Why not boom, 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 go shut down. Shake a boom, 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 whoa. Shake that boom, 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 whoa. Feel this boom, 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 boom. Go boom, 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 boom. Beat that drum like boom, 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 boom.
This is
Exclusive.
go, 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 go. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Oh, all the way up. All the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Yeah, I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. What you want, shorty, what you need. What you need. Run the game, we ain't never leave. Counting up this money, we ain't never sleeping. You got feet 12 like a 12 beat. Got bottles, got. I'm all the way up. Shawty, what you want, I got what you need. Shawty, what you want, I got what you need. Shawty, what you want, I got what you need. I'm all the way up. 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 All the way up. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. For my to Bentley coupes Top shutter, yeah, I keep a few things. Champion sound, yeah, I got a few rings, and I'm all the way up, all the way up. And you can stay up, and you can stay up. And if you ask anybody where I live, they point to the hills and say, go all the way up, all the way up, go all the way up, go all the way up. I'm all the way up, I'm all the way up, I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up. Just left the big house to a bigger house. Ain't have a girlfriend, but the is out. Chanel croc bag ain't even out. With the gold chains, Himalayan Birkin coat. Lead it up, pack. I hit him up and talk color money. Purple yen and blue Durham. I got brown lira. I ain't talking about Ross. I'm the on Viagra. That means I'm all the way up. And you can stay up. And you can stay up. P.O. said I can't get high. Hopped in the helicopter Uber and said, go all the way up. 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 I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up.
We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like we used to do. We don't talk anymore. What was all of it for? We don't talk anymore like we used to do. I just heard you found the one you've been looking for. I wish I would have known that it wasn't me. 'Cause even after all this time, I still wonder why I can't move on. Just the way you get so easily. Don't wanna know what kind of dress you're wearing tonight.
Ooh, don't you love a bit of oompa oompa? You said you loved it last week, so I thought I'd throw a little bit in at the end. Right, good evening, everybody. Here we are back again Wednesday night, and look at this. We have the internet. The internet has returned. If you've been following our online drama for 5 days, we were taken out. There were some bad cables, apparently, in our road, and after copious lies from our supplier, whose name I won't mention, but they rhyme with Midgie, we finally had some workmen come out yesterday, and boom, we are back. Thank God, because it's been horrific not having TV and not having internet and not being able to be sure that we can do these events for you. But look, we are back. Yes, Litzer, we are here, and all is well in the world. So good evening to Mihaela, who was first on the live chat tonight. She seems to be racking up these imaginary bonus points. Well done to you. Thanks for getting in nice and early. Good evening to Jen, wherever you are in the world, and Victor, and George. Welcome back from your trip, George. Give me a thumbs up or thumbs down, George, at some point. That would be great, just so I know. Jen, have I been staring at the wall? No, but I have been a lot of reading. I streamed the Super Bowl via a hotspot on my phone. God only knows whether or not I've got them run into charges for that. But I got around it. I had workarounds, but it did make actual physical working, very, very tricky. But look, we're back, and that's all that matters. Good evening to the Turks, who are playing along tonight as well. Loads of people signing in at the moment, which is great. Juana's one of them. There you are. Big thank you to Delia, who tonight became a silver patron. Thank you. And Juana, you've also upgraded to silver as well, which means that you will get to join us on game night on Saturday, which will begin on Saturday after what has been, a really tumultuous 5 days. Anyway, Yulia's joining us as well. Lovely for people to be joining in with the chat. We will encourage you to do that throughout the evening so we can have a bit of banter and have a bit of fun. Now, it seems like an absolute age ago because I didn't see you guys on Saturday. But let's have a look and see how well you did last week, last Wednesday's quiz. Here's your results. Top player was Alex. Alex took the win, and the only player there to top 5,000 points, meaning that maybe the quiz last week was a little bit trickier. And we always say if you can reach that 5,000 points, you're going to do very well, probably in the top 2 or 3. Well done to all of our top 5 that managed to beat Bula. That is often a target for a lot of you to beat the All-Star. That is Bula, probably our best player on there. Outnumbered has won quite a few events as well, as has James. He's won a couple in recent weeks as well. So a few regular names on there, but it was nice to see Alex taking a win after a very long time. Everyone getting into the top 10 there. Well done to you. Hopefully you enjoyed your prizes if you want some. Loads of prizes to give away tonight. We have got a few new players joining, so we will quickly breeze over the rules. It won't take long. So here we are. We'll give you a quick breakdown of the rules. So you should be playing along using your smartphone, a tablet, or a laptop or computer, and you should be watching me hopefully on a separate device. Now you can try watching on the same device if you want, but we find that it's a lot more efficient to stick me on the TV or your computer, play along using your phone or a tablet. That's the best way to do it. The questions will appear on your screen, and there will be various ways of answering. The most common way is multiple choice, pretty straightforward, A, B, C, D, etc. We have what we call open-ended questions as well, which is where you need to read the question, hear the question, and a keyboard will appear on your screen. You simply have to put in the numbers or letters that we ask you for. So it might be somebody's initials, it might be a year, it might be an age, it might just be a straightforward number. But do pay attention to what we ask for. There are no spaces and no punctuation in those questions. We might also have what we call picture answer questions, where we give you 4 possible pictures as multiple choice, and you need to click and confirm on the picture to get the correct answer and get the points. We give you 100 points if you get something right, and for a wrong answer it's a big fat 0. No minus points, it's either 100 or 0. Some questions also have multiple correct answers. That's where there will be 1 question, 5 possible answers, with 3 of them being correct. If you can click on all 3, you'll get the full 100 points. If you get 1, it's worth 20. If you get 2, it's 20 each, so that's 40, and then all 3 gets you the 100. 30-second gap between questions, so a little bit of time for you to jump onto your keyboard and make a joke, do whatever you want to. Just stay in touch and keep chatting through the night, and let's see what silly subjects arise this evening. And we'll give a speed bonus on every single question for every single player. So if 100% of you get a question right, every one of you will score some bonus points. But how many bonus points is up to you. It's all down to how quickly you answer. Answer in the first second or two, and you will score the full 50. But if if you take all of the 15 seconds that we give you to answer your questions, you will score a few points less. Right, here we are in front of the mighty Rolling Stones. And the reason for that is our random round, which is this. Now, the Stones, in theory, could be in this because they are still around. They've been around since the late 50s and early 60s. But we are doing a random round tonight, chosen by the player that came 50th last week, which will be lead singers of the 1990s and 2000s. So basically, if somebody was a lead singer of a band during those 2 decades, there might be a question about them. The questions are all pretty much the same question tonight, where we show you somebody and you've just got to select the name of their band. That's pretty much it, apart from the last one, which is multiple answer. So we'll get to those questions between 20 and 29. I have a feeling it will be a very popular round with you guys. And if you finish in 50th place tonight, you'll win a prize, which is actually from a brand new sponsor. We'll show you that in a second. And you'll get the chance to choose a round for next week as well. So lots to look forward to if you finish in 50th. So prizes. Now, we've put some extra prizes in tonight because obviously we didn't give anything away for the postponed game night due to the internet problem. So we decided to tonight include the Altarito prize that we would have given away on Saturday. So here's our top prizes. And it will be Altarito. 200 lei for our winner and 100 lei for our runner-up. Now, this is for home delivery for these guys. It switches between their sister restaurant, Banjo Jack. When we do Banjo Jack, that's for in-house heating. I was there, actually. I went just at the weekend. And the food. Highly recommend the macaroni and cheese. Probably the best I've had in this city. I'm very, very partial to a bit of mac and cheese. And had a great Philly steak sandwich and some mac and cheese. And I even allowed myself one beer, bless me. But anyway, that's Banjo Jack. Altarito is up for grabs tonight. This is for home delivery, which I don't think any of you will mind. 200 lei if you're our winner. And tonight we'll offer the runner-up prize as well. 100 lei. I think you know this prize quite well. And as always, I know lots of you order from them, but do support our supporters if you can. If you're fancying a takeout, you can look them up. There's their telephone number, there's their email, and you can follow them on Facebook at al.torito.bucharest as well. Right, pizza prize. You all love to win a free pizza, there's no doubt about that. And tonight we will once again reward 10th, 20th, 30th, 40th, 60th, 70th and 80th places. If you finish in one of those places, you will win yourself a free pizza from Jerry's. Now, 2 people missed out on their pizza last week because they did not send me their phone number. You must send your phone number within 48 hours if you can, so that I can then forward it to Jerry's. Jerry's will send you a code after that, and that will give you your free pizza. It really is as simple as that. Just send me a very quick message and say, I won, I was in 10th, or whatever. Here is my phone number. That helps me out considerably. But there you go. 7 prizes of free pizza up for grabs tonight if you finish in one of those places. On to place number 25. Same as last week, we've got 6 bottles of this brand new Just Polaria IPA. It was actually bottled last week. I haven't changed the screen. From the brilliant people at One Beer Later. Now, they've done a taste test. They've told me this stuff is super delicious. So 6 bottles of this brand new beer that's literally just come off the presses. I might say it's not press, is it? It's off the bottling plant. They will be delivered to your door if you win. And again, please support our supporters. One Beer Later, lovely Romanian company producing really, really nice craft beer. Yes, you can buy it from Mega Image and what have you. I think the deals are a lot better if you go onto their website though, webshop.onebeerlater.com, and free delivery on orders over 100 lei. What's 100 lei of beer these days? You know, order yourself a case. Treat yourself. Right, 50th place is a brand new sponsor. Now, the good people over at Quest Mission Escape Rooms, who we know and love, who have been with us for many, many, many years, have taken a month's break because they are working on getting their new escape room ready, as in their real physical escape room, because they're looking at opening soon. So we can't wait for that to happen, and when it does, we will let you guys know, and no doubt we'll put some prizes in for that as well. But we do have a replacement escape room, and it's a brand new one, and this one's really, really cool. So it's Escape Rooms New York. Yes, they're based in New York, but it is an online escape room once again, and this one is super, super awesome. It's basically in a virtual world. It's almost like a video game, and it's all set in New York City. So not only do you get to do a very cool and interactive escape room. It's more than an escape room because you're not just in one room. You're literally travelling around New York with this thing. It's amazing. They have let me play it. It's quite brilliant. Do look them up, Escape Games New York, and you can go and have a look at their website, escapegames.nyc. Sorry. So this is nice. It's our first overseas sponsor, as it were, and you'll get to be the first people to play that from this quiz if you finish in 50th place tonight. And don't forget, that does give you the chance to choose a theme for 10 questions at next week's quiz as well. Please choose something relatively generic that is fair to everybody. Nothing that is, too Romanian specific, too British specific, etc. Something that everybody can enjoy and I can enjoy writing about. So thank you so much to Escape Games New York. We'll have these guys in for the next month or so. We're excited to give this away. One more prize over on the Lucky Wheel. And Delia and Wana, you have been added to the wheel tonight. If anybody else wants to upgrade this evening during the quiz, we will place you onto the wheel. And tonight's prize is our regular prize now. It is lunch at La Luz Peruvian Restaurant. It's located on Calle Victoria, just by the National Bank and opposite the Old Town. Please pop in and see Yul, the lovely man that cooks and makes all of the food. He makes the pisco sours, he makes the coffee, and he'll get you coffee empanadas, 2 types of empanadas, ceviche and a pisco sour for lunch. Or if you want to pop in later in the evening and grab some dinner in there, or even a takeout, he'll do that for you as well. Do look him up and give him a big thumbs up at laluzcafe.latino, and if you're anywhere near there, go in and try some empanadas or a quick coffee. And he's just the loveliest guy running a family restaurant, and it's right in the heart of the city. And if you like Peruvian cuisine, which I do, it doesn't get any better. So we'll go on to the wheel later, and we'll give one of you lucky people some nice food from them. So thank you, La Luz Cafe. And we've still got lots of people signing in, so we'll give you just a second or two over here. Good evening to James and Christian, who's giving Autorito the thumbs up. I mean, we do say this about our sponsors, that we like them, but we don't just put any old rubbish in. We like to put the very best in, and Autorito is a cracking restaurant. How can you distinguish between different offerings of macaroni cheese? Well, Nigel, I'm disappointed in you. I really am. If you've had proper macaroni and cheese, not that Heinz stuff out of a tin, you'll know the difference. Not that I dislike macaroni and cheese from a tin. I'm very, very happy. And Jen's on your case already. Okay, she is Wisconsin. She will be an expert there as well. Right, so we're all going to talk about our favourite macaroni and cheese. All right, get going. What's your favourite pasta dish? Talk to me. Let me know what you like. Okay, in terms of... Good evening to the bakers jumping in. In terms of questions tonight, the first 7 or 8 are recent news, some fun stuff that I found in the news. Some of you have probably seen it as well. Yes, there will be a Super Bowl question. Are you ready for it? It's not about the weekend. I'm telling you that now. You're all ready to select the weekend as the halftime show. It's not. It's not going to be that as a question. So, a little bit of a spin tonight. First batch of questions are on recent news as normal. And then your general knowledge tonight will all be connected to Valentine's and love, because we're not doing a Valentine's love quiz because we have game night on Saturday. So I thought tonight I would connect everything when I was writing in some means to love and Valentine's. There might be some questions you've heard before. I'd like to think, though, that I've come up with some new stuff. And then, of course, we've got our 10 questions about lead singers of the 2000s and the 1990s between 20 and 29. So Spag Bowl came in straight away from Wana. I mean, you can't go wrong with Spag Bowl. The only thing with Spag Bowl for me is it all tastes the same because of the amount of cheese I like to load up on it. Carbonara's in there. I've never eaten as much carbonara as I have living in Bucharest. It's like the go-to pasta on every single menu. Nigel's puttanesca. Close enough. Sue's never had mac and cheese. And now meatballs and pasta is a good shout. I mean, it's a pasta dish, isn't it? But proper spaghetti and meatballs. Ooh, my goodness. Oh, right. Now I'm hungry. But I made fajitas last night from scratch. Very healthy. You will be proud of me. Haven't started baking yet. I've managed to put that off for the 11 months we've been in lockdown. But yeah, I am cooking real food. Right. Should we get on with this? I think we shall. Let's hope that everything goes well tonight. I'm sure it will. Let's hope I haven't made any mistakes. I did find a couple of mistakes when I went and did my proofreading earlier. Let's hope that I managed to save them or save the corrections and everything's good. Good luck to all of you. Tons of prizes to be won tonight. Get your handsets ready. Let's crack on with this quiz and then we'll take you over to our live screen. Here we go. And here is our live screen and your first question. Look at the picture. Where did this happen last week? Look at the love hearts behind me. You can go wrong with Spag Bowl. Have you had some bad experiences with the old Spag Bowl there, mate? Is that what's happened? So this was a fun, I say fun, I mean it was very serious, but it was in Myanmar, and this rather lovely lady she films herself dancing, helps to keep people fit, unwittingly, and how she didn't notice this guy's flying past behind her, I don't know, but she became a bit of a meme, bit of a viral star, because she captured the first moments of this really, really dramatic coup that was happening in Myanmar, and there you go. Brilliant video. If you haven't seen it, do go off and have a look. You'll see now that we can show you top 10 on your screen. Panic at home because it's a pandemic is in the lead. Next question. Tom Brady has won a record-breaking 7th Super Bowl ring. What number jersey does he wear? So there you go. I was going to do an open-ended question. I thought, no, that's just not fair on people that know nothing about the Super Bowl or Tom Brady himself. What number is he wearing there? 8, 10, 12 or 14? It is the number 12, and it seems some of you might have stayed up and watched it as well. 57.5% getting it right. So as well as winning 7 Super Bowl rings, which is more than any franchise, any other team, the Steelers have got 6, as have the Patriots, his old team. He's also now 5-time MVP. I'd have given it to Gronkowski. I don't know if we've got any football fans in here, but I thought Gronkowski was superb that night. Panic at Home is still in the lead. Here's your next question, number 3. Which actor has posted an online video of him receiving a coronavirus jab at a drive-thru? Has Aaron Rodgers got 5 MVP awards? Surely not. I thought it was a record. So that is said actor. Do you recognise him? Who is that? I'm going to just bring my camera that way a little bit. There we are. That's it. That is Arnie. It doesn't really look like him, does it? I don't know. Maybe it's just the angle or whatever. It's obviously hiding his body, which would be a bit more of a giveaway. But that is Arnold Schwarzenegger. So we've got Panic at Home is leading. We've got Cesar in second. Los Plantatos. Raf. Yulia. There's your top 5. But look, you can now see your top 10, hopefully, on your screen. I can certainly see it here. Hopefully you can as well. Here comes your next question, number 4. Which capital city has declared a code red after its worst snowfall in more than a decade? And I have given you a picture of said city. Oh, sorry, Jen. Sorry. You know that it would make sense, wouldn't it? If we were in person quizzing, that would have made sense. I didn't think Aaron Rodgers had 5. That's Amsterdam, yeah. Now, Berlin has suffered quite heavily as well as a capital city. Obviously, lots of places over in Holland have, but Amsterdam, it's always the capital city they talk about, isn't it? So that is a picture of Amsterdam, the worst weather for an absolute decade, but they're talking about being able to do the ice skating marathon, which they haven't done for 24 years on the canal. So that's exciting. Cesar gets that one nice and quickly, gets bonus points, goes into the lead. Family Terp, Jane, Charlie and Anka are your top 5. Here is question 5. A protester briefly managed to change the famous Hollywood sign last week so that it read as what? And the Flying Spaghetti Monster has made an appearance. Feel free to educate people, Nige, so that in case anyone doesn't know what the Flying Spaghetti Monster is. Yeah, Holly Boob is the correct answer. It was a social media influencer, which is the world's worst job title, who said that she changed it in protest at Instagram censorship. Clearly, the woman has not heard of OnlyFans. Just get yourself over there, love, and leave Instagram to people that like to do funny dances and to take images of their cats. That would be, and their lunch, and you know. Boring stuff. Cesar leads the way. Laura M in second. Los Plantatos third. The Texas Department of Public Safety has apologised for an Amber Alert that went out featuring the photo of which movie character? Long question, simple answer. It was one of those 5 movie characters, all horror characters. Chucky, Freddy Krueger, Dracula or Hannibal Lecter. And the correct answer is Chucky. 45.7% of you getting it right. It wasn't just Chucky, it was also his murder-loving son Glenn. It went out as a double one. Even described them, so clearly someone was having a bit of a joke and pushed the wrong button. Laura M now into the lead. Cesar, Awana D, Ruxy and Dana are your top 5. Charlie 6th, Jane 7th, Los Plantatos is 8th, Dan in 9th, Anna is in 10th. Here's your next one coming up, number 7. US lawyer Rob Poynton has become an internet star after he got stuck using a filter of what during a Zoom court hearing. Just happened yesterday. This is the best story of the week. Cat, dog, mouse or dragon? We have blanked it out, obviously. It is a cat, and I'm sure you've all seen it, but isn't it just the most brilliant bit of footage? I mean, really, I love the fact you can hear him go, "I'm here live, I'm not a cat," but he's saying it as a cat. I love it. Laura still leads. Cesar, Juana, Roxy, Dana, Jane, Los Plantatos, Dan, Charlie, Formatia Albatros. There's your top 10. He must have known, Litza, right? How do you just accidentally put a cat filter on? Right, we're into some general knowledge. What was the name of Cupid's mother? So all of your general knowledge tonight, besides the random round, will be on love and Valentine's. Maybe his kids had used Zoom at the, they had one account or something like that. I don't know. Poor guy. Venus is the correct answer here. 59.3% of you are getting that one right. And with that question, Jane breaks 900 points and goes into the lead. Ruxy now in second. Look at the girls leading the way. Juana in third, Dana in fourth. Formatia Albatros jumps up to fifth. Then we've got Anchor. There's Bula in seventh. We can keep a better eye on him now because I can see the top 10 over here. Right, it was his assistant's kids. I haven't read up on the story, but that makes sense now. The kids have been using it and he didn't know how to turn it off. Poor guy. Next question. Statistically, a woman who purchases flowers on Valentine's Day is most likely buying them for which of the following? Her mother, her children, her significant other, or herself? So if anybody does need to be ordained or cared for religiously by the Flying Spaghetti Monster, then his powers are fed through Christian, if anyone's interested. Herself, 81.7%. Oh, that's kind of sad, isn't it? It's kind of sad. Oh, never mind. Still the girls leading the way. Juana, Ruxy, Dana and Anchor with Dan in fifth. Bula is sitting there in... Look at that, we've got a three-way tie. Next question. Multiple answer. Select three items that are mentioned in the lyrics of Romeo and Juliet by Dire Straits. Look at that. 1,021 points for Juana, Ruxy and Dana. You are separated by speed of answering. Look at this. We've got a whole collection of ordained priests. Goodness me. TV, dice and streetlight. They don't mention the car. They don't mention a radio. The lines are... I can't do the talks like they talk on the TV. Juliet, the dice was loaded from the start and finds a convenient streetlight. They say that line twice. Once with convenient, once without. Steps out of the shade. There you go. Well done if you got all of those. The girls are now leading the way. Top six, all ladies. Juana, Anchor, Ruxy, Dana and Laura and Julia with Bula tiptoeing in behind them. Very close though. Number 11 in the TV show Friends. How many times has Ross been married? Please enter a one-digit answer. You know what, Jon? If you didn't know the answer to that because you don't listen to Dire Straits, and you've only got yourself to blame, because everybody should listen to Dire Straits. I've got quite a lot on vinyl. Mihai will be pleased to hear. Both Mark Knopfler and Mark Knopfler with Dire Straits. 3 is the correct answer. Carol, Emily and Rachel, 74% of you getting it right. You might recall that the actress that played Carol once did a message for us for the quiz, which you can find on our Facebook page if ever you want to go and have a look. So what we got going on then? Juana still leads. Look at this. Ruxy and Dana's tied together in second place. They're separated by how fast they're answering. Then it's Anchor and Yulia with Dan fighting back for the boys in 6th. Here's number 12. When signing a Valentine's card, XOXO, what does the O stand for? 6 vinyls. That's impressive. I've only got 2. I've got the best of and Money for Nothing. I mean, if you've got to own Money for Nothing, even if you're not a Dire Straits fan. I mean, it's just one of the all-time great albums. It's a reissue though. I haven't got an original. Hugs 46.2. O equals hugs. X equals kisses. Now come on, 42.5% of you went for kisses there. You know that a cross is a kiss, right? Come on. Right, Juana still leads, but look at this. What a close one we have. 6-point lead over Ruxy, and then Dana just a few points back, 10 points back. Dan is fighting back. He's got into 4th place. The other two now into 5th with Christy in 6th. Next question. In which of Shakespeare's plays does he refer to Valentine's Day? Oh, look at this. The top 10. We've lost Bula out of the top 10 there. Not a Dire Straits fan, possibly, if we go back to that question. Hamlet is the correct answer. He refers to it in Hamlet, Act 4, Scene 4, when Ophelia sings, "Tomorrow is St. Valentine's Day, all in the morning." But I'm not going to read all of that. Come on, you don't need that. But anyway, 'tis Hamlet, and only 11% of you got it right. So if you got that right, you've just caught up on quite a lot of players. And so, Wana, Ruxy, Dana, Dan, the other two now into 5th place. Yulia, Christy, Cesar, Yes, Do You Hear Me? And Jane. That is your top 10 as it stands. Question 14. Frida Kahlo began painting this double self-portrait after which of the following? Now, I don't know why they refer to it as a double self-portrait, because it's a double portrait. But if you look it up, it says double self-portrait, but it's not, because it's Diego Rivera on her forehead. And it was her divorce. It was her divorce when she painted it, but rather beautifully, by the time she'd finished painting it, they'd got remarried. It's all about him being constantly on her mind. It's not too difficult to work out, is it? He's just hidden there in the eyebrows. Anyway, Wana now still leads, should I say. Dan has moved up to 2nd. Christy has fought back for the boys as well. Yes, Do You Hear Me in 4th. Ruxy in 5th. Here's your next one. The person that invented speed dating in the 1990s was which of the following? Was he a rabbi, radio DJ, race car driver, or rapper? Right, so I think we're done with pasta. We're happy with pasta. I think carbonara came out on top, possibly followed by spaghetti bolognese with meatballs in 3rd place. A rabbi, 64.6%. Quite simply, the rabbi invented speed dating as a way for young Jewish singles to meet and find a partner. Okay, imaginary bonus point for anybody that can name the TV show that is in the GIF. Go for it. Get in there now. Get that imaginary bonus point. Dan has gone into the lead with Christy in 2nd, Wana in 3rd, Yes, Do You Hear Me 4th, and Ruxy in 5th. Here's your next one, number 16. Master of None, George. Good man. Which of these songs was not a hit in 2003? Yeah, Master of None. There should have been a 3rd season, but for all the wrong reasons, there weren't, which was a real shame. Litson went for Parks and Rec. No, Master of None. Cornelio coming in with that as well. Well done. Okay, so which of these? 2003. Yeah, now look, you can work this one from coming backwards, right? Lady Gaga, she wasn't doing too much in 2003. 52.5% of you working that one out. She released that song in 2009. Are You Ready for Love? Lots of you went for that. Yes, it was released back in the 70s, but it was a massive hit for him in 2003. Went to number 1 across Europe. Dan leads. Yes, Do You Hear Me up to 2nd. Cesar 3rd. Yulia 4th. Bula fighting back into 5th place. Here is your next question. In which movie did Audrey Hepburn play a European princess who fell in love with an American reporter? And your time, it is up. 4 movies there, all starring Audrey Hepburn, but which one is it? It is Roman Holiday. I had to try and pick a picture that didn't give it away completely with Rome in the background. 75.9% of you did get that one right, and it's starting to look quite common at the top now. Dan leads. Cesar in 2nd, and it's now Bula in 3rd. He's come all the way back to 3rd. Christy is in 4th. Wana in 5th now. Ruxy, Dana, Yes, Do You Hear Me? Panic at Home, and Andra holds on to 10th. Here is your next question. What brain chemical is known as the cuddle or love hormone? I declare myself leet? Okay, what am I missing? Help me out, Jon. I don't know what that means. So what is the cuddle or love hormone? It's oxytocin, and 55% of you get that one right. I tell you what, now we've got the old Valentine's love questions coming in. Look at Bula moving on up. Well, we've got one more of them to come before we hit our lead singers round. Dan leads. Bula has now got into 2nd. Yes, Do You Hear Me? Cesar and James, who's a regular winner as well. Certainly a regular winner this year. He's up into 5th. Thanks, Jon. I never knew that. What are the initials of this actor playing Spider-Man? Please enter a 2-letter answer. A 2-letter answer. Timia, are you relieved because you've now learned what leet means? I had no idea about that. TM for Toby Maguire. Not too difficult, but when you're on the spot, 15 seconds, it's difficult to remember. The famous Spider-Man kiss, of course, with Kirsten Dunst. And just like that, Bula has got into the lead. Let's see how well he does with the music round. Now, the questions are all pretty much the same. We will show you somebody, and you're going to have to name the band that they are the lead singer of. Some of them are still the lead singer of that band, because the bands are still going. So, Bula, Yes Do You Hear Me, Say Sa for Madsia and the other two. That's your top 5. Good luck. We're into our random round. Look at the picture. It's the lead singer of which band? Formed in 2001. It's always great to reach 1,000 points, isn't it, Timia? And the great thing is, loads of prizes to be won right through the finishing places tonight. The Killers, that is Brandon Flowers of The Killers. 60.3% of you getting that one right. Well done if you did. Very, very close at the top. Bula then leads. Yes, Do You Hear Me? Say Sa. The other two and Yulia are your top 5. And apparently we have a Spider-Man thread over in the chat. You want to talk Spider-Man? I can't give you a topic. What should we have? Best Spider-Man actor. Who's your favourite Spider-Man actor so far? Here comes question number 21. Again, it's the lead singer of which band? Since 1990 this time. This band was formed in 1990. He is the lead singer. Which band? So who's your favourite Spider-Man actor, guys? Tobey Maguire, is he up there? I've got a feeling I know what all of your answers will probably be. Pearl Jam is the correct answer. The quite brilliant Eddie Vedder of Pearl Jam. And we thought a few of you were the Goo Goo Dolls there. Okay, all right. Bula still leads. Yulia now up into second. Yeah, I had a feeling Tom Holland was going to come in quite quickly there, Litzer. He's brilliant, isn't he? He is such a good young actor. For Madsia, Albatross is in third. James has broken 2,000 points. He's up to fourth. And we've got the other two in fifth. They're on the brink of getting 2,000. Next question, 22. This is the lead singer of which band since 1995? I'm going to say they're not my favourite superhero films. I'm not religiously, watching superhero films, but Spider-Man, I've never been that excited when they came out. I mean, I'm not really with any of them. The Avengers ones for sure. Batman for sure. Nickelback, yeah. I wonder whether that might fool you a little bit, because that is Chad Kroeger of Nickelback. Tell me, is he still married to Alanis Morissette? Did he get married to Alanis Morissette? I think he did. Anyway, Chad Kroeger. He looks a lot different in all the videos that we remember. Does he still want to be a rock star? I don't know. Bula leads. Yulia, James, Dan, and the other two in the top 5. Timmy has never watched a Spider-Man. The 60s Spider-Man, where he walked up the wall and he was clearly not touching it. Love that. Have a look at the picture. This man has been the lead singer of which band since 1991? Did Nickelback sing a Spider-Man theme? Was that just an accident? He is still married to Avril Lavigne, right? That's the Counting Crows, the quite brilliant Adam Duritz of the Counting Crows. I went for a slightly older picture because he looks a little bit different now. He's a little bit more clean-shaven. Yeah, I couldn't resist putting the Counting Crows in. As you know, it's one of my favourite bands. If you follow this quiz, you'll probably know. Bula, Yulia, James, Dan, and Ruxy is your top 5. Litz is struggling with the old lead singers round. It's just the luck of the draw, though, isn't it? Don't worry. You might recognise a couple coming up, Litzer. You might get lucky as well. Here's number 24. Right, it's a young lady. She was lead singer for which band in the 90s and early 2000s? 4 options on your screen. Jen, you're talking about Chad Kroeger there having some work done, because he does look so different these days, doesn't he? Maybe, he's a rock star, so... Aqua is the correct answer. That's Lenny Crawford Lenny Crawford Nystrom of Aqua. Done a lot of acting as well, particularly in her home country. 73.4%, not being fooled by that one. Bula still leads, but he's certainly not having it his own way at the moment. Yulia second, Dan in third, James is in fourth, and Ruxy in fifth. Yeah, the thing is, that's how you remember lead singers from music videos, right? And then you see them now, they look different, as you might find out. Number 25, look at the picture. This man has been the lead singer of which band since 1992? I didn't want to be too obvious with all of these lead singer questions, but it was a nice one to write, a very simple one to write, but very nice at the same time. Hanson, yeah, that's Taylor Hanson of Hanson, the lead singer of the trio, the three brothers there. That one, full Bula, and it allowed Yulia to take the lead. She's got into first place, with James now moving up into second. Dana is up into third, having a great round with this music, and Bula's dropped to fourth. Yes, Do You Hear Me is in fifth. Andra now is also moving up. She's on the brink of the top five, sitting in sixth place. Halfway then, here's 25 more. Number 26. This man has been the lead singer for which classic US band since 2007? So 4 truly epic bands there. This guy is now the lead singer for one of them. Which one is it? It is Journey. That's Arnold Pineda of Journey. There's a really, really good documentary about them recruiting him and bringing him in as the lead singer of Journey. You know, Don't Stop Believing and all that. And it's super, super cool. Go and look it up. Just put Journey documentary or whatever. It's brilliant. 36.2% of you getting that one right. It looks like the answers were spread right across the 4, so nobody was too sure. Yulia does get it. I tell you what, Bula's having a bit of a nightmare all of a sudden with these questions. Yulia, James, Dana, Andra, and Dan, your top 5. The actress Zoe Deschanel has been the lead singer of which band since 2006? Yon coming in with the quotes. I never liked that quote because the Eagles, one of the greatest bands of all time, and I like Creedence, and I don't care. She and Him is the answer. She is with a guy called M Ward, and they are a duo, and apparently very, very good they are as well. It's now Yulia, Dana, Andra, top 3. The girls fighting their way into the top 3. Bula's moved back up to 4th. James is in 5th. Now, Jen, the reason that they took on Arnold is because he sounds just like the old singer. He's amazing. He's made it his own, but his voice really fits the songs. This man has been the lead singer of which band since 1999? I mean, I'm never going to answer with the dude. That's a man I'd like to get a White Russian with. But you know. Let's see, yeah, Zoe Deschanel. Incredible voice. She's sung in so many different movies. All right, Kings of Leon, 78.5%. That is Caleb Followill of the Kings of Leon. Well done if you got that one. It is Yulia, Dana, and Andra. Do I suspect Julian is playing in place of Andra tonight? That's absolutely fine. It's just that we're going to give Andra all the credit, my man. We've got one more question to go, which will be multiple answer. One more question to go on the lead singers round, which has been great. Here it comes, number 29. Please select 3 bands that had or have female lead singers. So 3 bands that had or still have female lead singers. They're playing together. Okay, Julian, that's fine, but we're going to give Andra all the kudos here because it's her face and her name at the moment in 3rd place. We were looking for No Doubt, most of you getting that one. Alabama Shakes, believe it or not, is a female lead singer, and Paramore as well. Not The Rapture, not Good Charlotte. So well done if you came out of that with lots of points. It's always good to do well in the bonus round. Yulia leads the way, breaking 3,000 points with Dana, Andra, and then Yes Do You Hear Me? Dan is in 5th, and Bula has dropped to 7th. But we've got a close one, everybody, and we've got a ton more questions to come. We're back to general knowledge. Here's your next one. Which of these foods would a turophile love? It's a picture question, so please click and confirm your answer. Warner, did you go and see them when they were playing here? We gave away lots of tickets at Mojo, do you remember? We had, if anyone sang a Kings of Leon song, they got free tickets. That was an easy way to get tickets for a concert. Cheese is the correct answer, 62.7%. You like what I did with the pictures there? It looks rather lovely, doesn't it? Yes, a turophile. I'm a turophile. I'm sure there's lots of turophiles over here as well in the feed. Yulia leading with Dan now in 2nd. Bula jumps back up to 3rd. Dana in 4th, and Andra drops to 5th. Oh, never mind, Warner. Maybe they'll come back one day. It was okay. It was a good concert. It was okay. Number 31. What was the name of this? The character played by Kevin Costner in the 92 romantic thriller film The Bodyguard. It was the second time I'd seen Kings of Leon, actually. I saw them in Los Angeles at the Staples Centre. With my mate Chris. He treated me. He got some tickets. Frank Farmer is the correct answer. 42.3% of you knowing it was Frank. Frank Teacher sounds like the right name, doesn't it? It sounds like that should be the correct name. I tell you what, Bula is having a right old time of it tonight. He's back up to second, but it's Yulia that's got the lead at the moment. Andrew back into third, James in fourth, and Danny in fifth. I have a feeling we've got a super close one on our hands tonight. I really do. Well, we've got barely 400 points between the whole top 10. Next question, number 32. What is the Guinness World Record for the longest marriage ever recorded? Now, there are two that are claimed to be longer, but they're not recognised by Guinness because it's never been proven. They haven't been able to produce the certificates and things like that. So they don't count. 86 years and 290 days. It's incredible, isn't it? Herbert and Zelmira Fisher, married from 1924 until Herbert passed away in 2011. 86, nearly 87 years. Wonderful. Yulia still leading. Andra jumps up into second. James moves up into third. Top two get prizes, remember. Bula fourth. Dana in fifth. Oh, what a quiz we have this evening. 33 coming up. The Kiss by Gustav Klimt hangs in a museum in which city? So where would you need to go if you wanted to see this painting? Have you been? Have you seen this painting in person? I have not. It's in Vienna. I haven't been to Vienna yet. That's one place I need to get to. I'm not even going to try and say it. It's in that gallery there, that museum there in Vienna. Vienna. Yulia leading, Andra, James, Bula, Dana. Then we've got Undercover Dan, Mrs. P, Bogdan B, and Christy T rounding out the top 10. Oh, Litz has been. Vienna's nice according to Jen. Yeah, I want to go. It's on the list. Number 34. Which actress was the basis of the appearance of Belle in Disney's Beauty and the Beast? So one of the great romance stories of our time. Apparently. So look at that picture. Who does it look like? She was based on Judy Garland, 67.1%. And in fact, when they were trying to find the woman to voice her, they wanted to copy her actions as well. They literally went for a Judy Garland sound and look-alike, which is what the actress was. So there you go. Judy Garland is basically Beauty in Beauty and the Beast. Yulia still leads, but look at this. It's only 68 points ahead of Andra, who's playing along with Julian tonight. James in third, Dana in fourth, and Dan in fifth. We've got Bula sitting ominously in sixth. In which language does I love you translate as volonté? Volonté? Apologies if I'm getting that pronunciation wrong. Volonté. You're good with languages normally, you guys. Yeah, 52.6% of you getting that one right. Croatian, but obviously Serbia, Bosnia and Montenegro would all apply there as well. Croatian, though, is the correct answer. Yulia still gets some points there, holding on to the lead ahead of Andra. James in third, Dana in fourth, Dan in fifth. Bula sitting on the edge of that top five. Yeah, they call it Croatian-Serbian or Serbian-Croatian, so it's kind of the same, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, number 36. Who first recorded the song When a Man Loves a Woman in 1966? There's a typo for you. It's always good to see one. Should be who first recorded the song When a Man Loves a Woman in 1966. I almost made this a karaoke style question and took out one of the words, but now I went back with who sang it. Percy Sledge is the correct answer. Love the fact that some of you thought that back in 1966 Michael Bolton was knocking out the tunes. Yes, he famously recorded it, but when was it? Early 90s, late 80s, early 90s, something like that. Percy Sledge, the legend that is Percy. 59% of you getting it. Yulia, first place. Andra in second. James in third. Dana and Dan make out your top five. Still very close. Number 37. True or false question. The two figures in Auguste Rodin's The Kiss are not actually kissing. Is that true or is it false? You can look at the picture all you want. Does it help? Does it help? Have I managed to fool you? No, not really. 67.1% of you getting it right. Yeah, they wanted to kiss. They're going in, but their lips do not actually touch, suggesting they were interrupted and met their demise without their lips ever having touched. So it makes the piece of art even more sort of dramatic, doesn't it? The fact that it's the moment that they wanted, but it is about to be snatched away from them. Ooh, send shivers down your spine. Yulia leading still, but Andra is still very much in touch. In 2005, whose death forced Prince Charles and Camilla Parker Bowles to postpone their wedding? Jen, I've got to tell you something about Office Space. You're going to call me sad, I know, but I'll tell you something about Office Space in a minute. Let's get this question out the way. Pope John Paul II, 53.8%, because he died and the funeral was due to be the same day. So the Prince of Wales needed to go to the funeral. It also meant that a lot of dignitaries that would have been at the royal wedding could also go to the funeral as well. So they postponed it by a few days. Andra goes into the lead with James in second, Yulia in third. I'm going to come back, Jon, in a second to my Office Space story, something that happened at the weekend. Next question coming up. In Greek mythology, what is the first letter of the name of the beautiful youth who fell in love with his own reflection? Wana, do you really think they'd cancel Prince Charles's wedding because of Michael Jackson? It seems like an obvious answer until you think about it, right? Don't you worry. N for Narcissus, of course, the basis of the word narcissism. Andra, James, Yulia, Dana and Dan. Right, very simple. Office Space, nothing special apart from I managed at the weekend to buy, I'm such a child, I managed to buy the double pack of the two guys smashing the printer, the Funko Pop, which means I now have every single Office Space Funko Pop. I'm very pleased. It's in the UK, but I will pick it up at some point. Such a child, I know. But I've got them all. They're all here. Number 40. Which company launched an advertising campaign in Munich in 2003 with the slogan Ich liebe es? Yeah, so I've now got every single Funko Pop from Office Space. Oh, look at that. I've got Milton, Peter, Sticky Note Man, Joanna, Bill, and I just needed the two guys smashing up the printer, which was a special edition one from a Comic-Con. I got it for like 10 quid. Happy days. McDonald's! It's better known as I'm Loving It, of course. 77.9% of you not being fooled by that. Yeah, it was, although it was, obviously they created it in the US, they launched it for the first time in Munich in Germany, September the 2nd, 2003. There you go. Andra still leads with James in second. Here's your next question. From which book in the Bible does the line, "Thou shalt love thy neighbour as thyself" come? Yeah, even easier if you know a bit of German. You're right there, Wana. Jon, I could get you a picture. They're all lined up here. Not the one that I've just bought, though. The one that I just got online. Matthew is the correct answer. 40.3% of you getting that one right. It's the girls having the time of their life tonight. Look at this. Andra in the lead, Yulia in second, James in third, and Dana in fourth. So 3 girls in the top 4, but Bula sits in 5th. Yeah, so this double pack has been quite expensive because it was a special edition, but I just randomly found it for £10 online. It popped up and I bought it, and I felt incredibly pathetic afterwards, but it's a hobby, right? Number 42. Who am I and how, I wonder, will this story end? Is the opening line to which romantic novel? No, there's 3 in the top 4, is what I said, Wana. There are 3 ladies in the top 4. James is the one that is not. See if it shakes it up a little bit. It did a little bit. The Notebook is the correct answer by Nicholas Sparks. 27.3% of you only getting that one right. I thought it was a bit mean putting the Time Traveller's Wife in there because it really felt like that could be that opening line. But anyway, Andra gets it. They're building a little bit of a lead, but it's still close with James in second. He's only, 8 points ahead of Yulia. Dana is in fourth. Bula, sorry, sits in 5th. Here's number 43. In which film did Elvis Presley make his acting debut? I've never read a Nicholas Sparks book, Jen, on account of being a man. Oh, that's how you get taken off air, isn't it? Like, oh, they're going to kick me off YouTube. I didn't mean it. I'm sure they're beautiful books. But it's like I don't read Harry Potter because I'm not a child. Oh, I'm upsetting so many of you right now. I know I am. Love Me Tender, 61% of you getting that one right. Kissing Cousins, Live a Little, Love a Little, and Loving You. They're all actually movies that he was in. 31 movies, I think he was in. 31, 32, 33, something like that. Three of them, had the word love in there. I came up with Kissing Cousins because I was struggling for a fourth answer. Andra then, still in the lead, but look at this. James is catching up ever so slightly. Yulia, Bula, Ruxy is your top 5. No, it doesn't, Christian. Which artist painted The Lovers in 1928? I'm not sure you could probably have a movie called Kissing Cousins these days. Actually, you should look at some of the names of the titles of Elvis Presley movies. Some of them are really weird. René Magritte is the correct answer, 66.2. You always do very well with the art questions. You don't surprise me, you're a very brainy bunch. What we got going on then? So, what a battle we have for these top 2 places. It's still Andra in the lead, but my goodness, this is so close. Yulia back into second, James in third. It's all coming down to bonus points for you guys at the moment. Bula sitting there ominously in fourth, with Ruxy in fifth. Number 45. Which US city is known as the City of Brotherly Love? There is a band called Kissing Cousins. Is it a country band by any chance? It has to be. Country music, right? Philadelphia is the correct answer. Philadelphia is literally the Greek for brotherly love. 87.3% of you getting that one right. Jon, are you quoting Two Brothers from the Rick and Morty TV series? Because I've got that T-shirt. Have you ever seen the T-shirt when I wear it? Yes, it's cool. Andra, James, Yulia, Bula, Ruxy. Wana, I don't know if I'm going to Google Kissing Cousins. Look at the picture. What's this NBA star's first name? Toby, Jim, Dwight, or Kevin? Ooh, Office reference. Just for fun. Yes, it was a gift. A gift, and because I'm not a huge Rick and Morty fan, but the T-shirt's very cool. It's got an image of the movie poster on the front, and then the full write-up of basically what you just said on the back. It's very cool. I'll wear it another day. Kevin is the correct answer. Kevin Love, is he still with the Cavs? Is he still with the Cavaliers? I think he is. 64.1% of you getting it right. Superb NBA player, one of the all-stars of recent years. He just chooses the 0. But isn't that a sad shirt to wear? That's the shirt I should wear for Valentine's Day. Love, 0. Andra still leads. Number 47. Which Beatles song was described by Frank Sinatra as the greatest love song written in the last 50 years? Jon, we know we've asked this before about the word love in tennis. It's based on the word leuf, as in egg, French. It ended up becoming love. Something is the correct answer. God bless the 1.3% of you that went for Yellow Submarine as being the greatest love song written in the last 50 years. Something is indeed a beautiful song, and Frank... It was Wana. Well done. Frank knows his stuff. Nearly just over half of you getting it. Andra still leads, but it's just a slender lead ahead of James, who is ahead of Yulia. Bula in fourth, Ruxy in fifth. Here's number 48. Mimi and Rodolfo were lovers in which of Puccini's operas? I just thought it was a funny answer. I like the fact Wana always just clicks on the most ridiculous answer, because often that works. It just didn't work for that one. Pint being a little Freudian slip there, Wana. Have a pint and wait for it to all blow over. Le Bohème is the correct answer, 46.2%. Oh, with that question, will you look at this? James goes into the lead, Yulia second, and Andra has dropped to third. 2 questions to go, and James has made his move. Bula sits in fourth with Dan in fifth. Top 2 winning a big old prize tonight. Here's number 49. What is the most downloaded dating app in the world? What a pig of a question to put at number 49. What is the most downloaded dating app in the world? Rent was and remains the worst show I have ever seen in the West End. Litzer. It's Badoo, and only 24.4% of you getting that one right. If I'd have said in the US, it would indeed have been Tinder, but worldwide, it's by a long way Badoo. 400 million registered users. And I'm still single. No, it doesn't matter. It's fine. Andra goes back into the lead. We've got one question remaining, and it will be down to this. Our top three could all still win. Good luck, everybody. Here's question 50. Please select 3 people that married a first cousin. I had to keep quiet when we were talking about kissing cousins. Oh boy, Andra has the advantage here over James and over Yulia, but top 2 will get a prize. Bula, I believe, is too far back to get anything here. Will it be Andra holding on to the lead? Okay, we're looking for Rudy Giuliani. That explains so much. Albert Einstein and Saddam Hussein, Jane Austen and Ludwig van Beethoven, they do what they call an Oprah. They've never been married, neither to each other or to anybody else. Well, look at this. What a tussle we had. One player, they're playing as a team of 2, that's fine, has managed to break 5,000 points, and they will get the win. Congratulations to Andra. You have got your first ever win. There's your sprinkles. I didn't give you a countdown. I'm so sorry. Well done. Well done to you playing along together, which is great. Fantastic. You've never won before. First time winners are always very, very welcome. Big well done to James, who picks himself a prize up. It's another prize this month. You're doing very well, James, with the quizzes lately. You're in second. You get the silver trophy there, mate. 4,962 points. Just one correct answer away from getting that top spot. Yulia, I'm so sorry, but well done. But finishing in third is no disgrace. You just finished. Oh my goodness, what we got? It was only 17 points off the second place. My God, what a close one. Dan, you can hold your head up high as well, mate, because you did finish ahead of Bula, who ended up in 5th place tonight, and rounding out your top 10. Ruxy, Dana, Undercover for Matia Albatross, and Yes, Do You Hear Me? What a great quiz that was. I love it when it is close. And Julian and Andra, well done to the 2 of you. I'm sure you're high-fiving. I hope you're still in Bucharest. I know, Julian, you were going overseas. Hopefully you're both here so that you can enjoy your prize. Oh, look at this. We've got people picking up prizes already. This is good. Victor just missing out on a pizza in 9th place. Marius, the wife, has won a pizza. That's brilliant. Jane has got 50. If she had that not long ago, didn't we do the Sound of Music? Well, it's a few months ago now. Jane will get the escape room, which the bakers can go off and enjoy. You know how it works. Gary, if you or Jane could drop me a line, tell me what you'd like for next week. I will hook it up. What else have we got here? 40th place for Marius then. So that is pizza in 40th place for the wife. Well done. Victor, 10th place. That's where the pizza is at. Yes, you're right. 1st, 2nd and 10th in the top 10 tonight. Okay, no worries, Julian. If you're over in France, that's perfectly fine. All we need from you is to tell us the name of the person that will be the lucky recipient. They'll just need to call it in and make the order and let them know. And just drop me a line, you or Andra, and I'll hook it all up. So let's quickly run through the prizes, quickly show you who has won what. So once again, well done to Andrew and Julian, and to is it Julian's mum who's going to get this? You have got the top spot tonight, and Altarito will reward you with 200 lei for takeout. That will feed at least 4 people, if not 5 or 6. It's brilliant food. We always say this. James, you've got yourself 100 lei to order from there as well. Pizza tonight, 10th, 20th, 30th, 40th, 60th, 70th and 80th, and we've already seen that a few of you are claiming it. Just drop me a quick line if you would. Give me your name and your phone number so that I can send that off to Jerry's, and they will send you a text message with which you can claim your free pizza. I do believe, and if anybody can verify this, that the code is not for using online. I believe you can only use it by making a phone call to Jerry's, which is no big deal, is it, for getting a free pizza? But if anybody's managed to make it work online, do tell me, because then I won't keep saying that. Anyway, let me know. Did you win a pizza? Who was in 25th? Nobody claiming this at the moment, but 25th will win the gift from One Beer Later. 6 bottles delivered to your home. Lovely, lovely beer. Who loves beer? Everyone loves beer. So just let me know. And if you want to order yourself some beer delivered straight to your door and you order over 100 lei, you're going to get free delivery. Web shop at onebeerlater.com or at One Beer Later on Facebook as well. Thank you to those guys. We'll hopefully have them on board again in a month or 2. And this will be for Jane. You're going to be the first recipient of the Escape game in New York. It's very, very cool. Our first ever overseas sponsor. And you get that chance to choose a theme for 10 questions at next week's quiz. Gary or Jane, if you could drop me a line, that would be wonderful. And I'll hook you up with this prize and we can talk about what you would like your theme to be for next week. One more prize to go, and it is for Gold and Silver Patreons. It will be the Lulu's Peruvian Restaurant. We can't wait to go back and have some food there. I love this place, but one of you will get a lunch or a dinner or a takeaway, whatever you want, by coming up on the Lucky Wheel in a second. But first and foremost, let's quickly come back to our main screen. I'll just get the Lucky Wheel ready over on my left, stage right as I look. And so what else have we got? 60th for Charlie. Well done, Charlie. Another pizza for you. That's great. I think I've got your number, Charlie, but just send me a message just so I can remember, because I have a terrible memory. That would be very, very helpful. People starting to send in their messages already, which is great. I really appreciate that. Julian, I'm really pleased for you and Andrew, because you've been supporting since March. You've come close a few times, certainly had a few top tens. It is so lovely to see that we have had a brand new winner tonight. So well done to you two. It's rather lovely, I think, that we have a couple winning when we had the majority of the questions being about love and Valentine's. So that's rather lovely, isn't it? Well done to the two of you, and I'm really pleased for you. Well done. That's not to take anything away from all you other lovely people as well, but it's nice that we have a brand new winner. Right, let's head over to the Lucky Wheel. Let me press the right button on my little screen here. Here I am. Right, that's better, isn't it? So let me quickly... Oh, I think you are in order. Yes, you are. So we have got a couple of new names on here. We've got Delia. Delia, this is in alphabetical order, so you should be able to see yourself, Delia. You're just coming round now. Look, it's just passing by you now. And who else? Oh, Wana, you're on there as well. Wana, alphabetical order, so you should... Oh, you've just passed by it as well. So there you are. Now, if you want to get yourself onto this wheel every single week to win an extra prize on a Wednesday night and qualify for playing game night on Saturday evening, you simply have to be a gold or a silver supporter. That's all you have to do. And then you get yourself a chance to win more prizes as a reward for helping out our company. So we will shuffle you up. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. That's enough. And away we go. Spin me right round, baby, right round. Like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Spin me right round, baby, right round. Baby. Right, we're slowing down. Oh, it was a long spin tonight. I don't know how long I set that for, but it was a long time. I managed to remember to shuffle you this time, which was good. Right, there goes Christian. Oh, Delia for the first time. There you go. Oh, you nearly won on your first chance. It goes past Vlad. Or does it? Does it stop on Vlad? Oh, this is going to be a close one. It does. Oh, Vlad, I sold you short there. For a second, I thought it was going to move on, but it did not. Vlad, you are a winner, my man. Did you just win the other day? I don't know why. Am I in my head thinking that you won this just the other day as well? I can't remember. Vlad, you've just won yourself that rather lovely food from Lulu's. How cool is that? Right. Let's give you a quick reminder of what will be happening on Saturday night whilst you're still watching and I have your attention. So, the launch of Game Night. It should have been on Saturday if it wasn't for our internet problems, but we are back to normal and everything is ready. I'm so looking forward to doing this. It's going to be fun for us as well because we're approaching the unknown. Game Night, if you don't know, will be done via Zoom. We're going to get you on screen along with me. We're going to have a whole lot of fun with this. It's very much not pressured, okay? So we're going to have a lot of fun with 3 different games. The games will start with a quiz, which will be all about drawing. So instead of having to type or press the correct answer, you're going to have to draw your answer. It's a shorter quiz of just 10 questions. We give you a lot longer to draw your answers. It's a whole bundle of fun, and we will give a prize to whoever wins that. Game 2 will be Wheel of Fortune, the classic Wheel of Fortune, where we will show you a puzzle, which is basically something with all the letters removed. We will select one person at random using our lucky wheel. They can choose a letter. We'll reveal that letter, and they get 5 seconds to try and solve the puzzle. If they don't, we move on to the next person, and we keep going until somebody gets it right, and they will then win a prize. And we've got some very nice prizes. Keep an eye on our Facebook page. We have got some new sponsors as well. And we will finish off, as you can see on screen, with Sing Along Bingo. The cards will be automatically sent out to you to the email address that you have posted to us on Patreon. So do keep an eye on that. Make sure you check your spam file just in case it goes in there. Make sure you put it into your safe senders list. The Sing Along Bingo, for the first time, will be video Sing Along Bingo. So you can put it on your screen. Not only will you hear the songs, you will see them as well. We hope this is going to work well. We think it will. We've tested it looks good, but until we test it with you and play along, we will never know. But if you want to play game night, you do need to be a silver or a gold patron. We're putting a lot of time and effort into this to try and keep you guys happy, so come and join us on Saturday night. We will send you all the details to your Patreon pages and to your emails. We will send you the Zoom invitation, and we will send you the bingo card as well. The quiz, don't panic about that. We will reveal the quiz and the code during the evening, so you can just log in straight away. So all good. That is my sales pitch over. All right, thank you so much for joining us, everybody. It's been a fun night. It's a nice night where I haven't got to worry about Fulham losing. There's been so many Wednesdays lately where Fulham have been playing and I've had to go off and watch them lose or do very badly. But tonight I can enjoy. I'm going to I might go and watch the new Tom Hanks movie. It's just got released, I think, today on Netflix. I'm going to go and give that a whirl. Talking to Netflix, if you haven't watched The Dig yet, The Dig is absolutely superb. Do go and watch that, particularly if you know anything about British archaeological history. It will be even better for you. I've just made that sound incredibly boring, but I promise you it is a truly beautiful and brilliant film, so go and watch that. That'll keep you busy. I'll do a quick update first and foremost though on our Facebook page of how things have gone tonight, and tomorrow, thanks to Alina, our regular scorekeeper at our normal quiz, we will have your full scores on Facebook as well. One is suggesting Lupin on Netflix. I haven't seen that one, but I might add it to the list. I'm just watching the Modern Family latest season. Well, I say latest season, it was like a year or two ago, but they've put that on Netflix as well. So I'm going to go and watch that. Yeah, let's go and watch The Dig. I can't recommend it enough. The scenery, the setting, the story, which is a true story. It's just a beautiful, beautiful film. If you like just good storytelling, good acting, and just beautiful British countryside, you can't really go wrong with it. Right, I'm going to crack on, everybody. I'm going to go and do your write up, and we will return on Saturday night. Fingers crossed, everything will go well. Do please come and join us for game night. We're very excited about delivering it to you, and we'd love to see as many of you on screen as well. It's going to be very exciting for us to be able to see you face to face. All right, have a lovely evening, everybody, and I will see you on Saturday night.